pioneers nutrition recovery innovation, capturing 80% from food wastewater for cost-competitive circular regenerations. Yes, and with that, let's welcome Ms. Chen Ti. The stage is yours.
Hello everyone. Today, factory pay to destroy the nutrient. Tomorrow, they get paid to recover them. And this is Retriv. Vietnam discards millions tons of nutrient-rich wastewater, massive loss of nutrient every single day. Meanwhile, disposals rise, regulation tighten, protein is scarce, and the input are volatile. The factory are trapped in the waste cost spiral. Current downstream treatment add chemical that destroy the nutrient, produce the sludge, and the factory pay twice. And the problem is structural and global, far larger than Vietnam. What if we can capture upstream without using metal-based chemical? We can keep the value and we avoid the emission. Retrieve, flip the sequence. We turn cost into machine by applying our proprietary metal-free chitosan upstream, where the nutrient still exists with the highest of economic value. Retrieve is a standardized system with the biopolymer to capture the nutrient, the plug-and-play equipment to recover and return the nutrient back to the main production or to other factory with the guided protocol SOP. And it's proven at Vic2, we achieved more than 200% ROI, up to 4 kilograms of near surimi quality of protein per cubic meter returned to the production, and 70% carbon cut, and the water can be reused, reclaimed. Similarly, at Minfu, the #1 global shrimp processor, we recover more than 90% of the nutrient fully recycled to chicken feed. The factory achieved dual impact. First, up to 400,000 per site per year within their current OPEX, and reduce more than 500 tons of carbon dioxide. That's 23,000 trees. Technology with incumbents. The wastewater is burdened, so they focus on treating downstream. With Retrieve, wastewater is resource, so we capture upstream using the biopolymer. Therefore, we can turn the wastewater from a cost center to a revenue center. Our revenue comes from selling the recovered nutrient, chitosan sales, equipment sales or lease, and the carbon credit upside. Market $10 billion, Vietnam SAM $100 million. Our obtainable market will be the 14 Retrieve grade surimi plant as big head, where the economists are most attractive. So Retrieve is a spin-off from Vietnam Food, the global leader in stream waste extraction with the capacity more than 150 tons per day. Vietnam Food won the most innovative company at the Global Stream Summit, among other honors. With Vietnam Food ecosystem, will fasten the deployment, reduce the risk, and enable instant commercialization of Retrieve. So very strong team, diverse background with more than 150 years of combined experience. For the next 2 years, we will complete the certification and IP, run 3 large-scale pilots, and deliver 2 commercial units with the planned next 10 factories in 1 year. So we are raising 470,000 and committing in the net zero challenge so that we can convert the proven unit into the repeatable, scalable deployment. And our impact are measurable. 200% ROI, $1 capture from $2 to $8, and 70% of carbon reduction, $1 avoid from 3 to 4 kilograms of carbon dioxide. And even at pilot scale, we are revenue positive. Per site, carbon cut equal to more than 20,000 trees. Across 10 factories, it's more than 200,000 trees. That means without waiting a decade or spending $2 million, the more we scale, the faster we deploy, the greater impact that we can make. Retriv turned two waste into one circular revenue engine. We started in Vietnam, then we scaling for the world. Upstream circularity will accelerate the net zero, and Retriv will lead the way. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we're right on time. All right, thank you very much. And so, yes, we have another partner joining us for the Q&A sessions. And let's hear it from Mr. Dr. So Sang-yeon, please.
Thank you for your presentations. In seafood processing, the wastewater composition may be different depending on seasons or raw materials or factory workflows. Then, how consistent is your recovery even when the wastewater chemistry changes? And have you tested your system in worst case scenarios?
So I think you touched the first challenging that we need to face when we develop our system. Yes, the input of material of the seafood processing is fluctuation and therefore the wastewater. That's why we design and then we choose the entry point of Retriv will be the surimi plant where we can control and then modify our material, our system to first fix the surimi. And once we many level of testing, trial, and you say trial, pilot, then we optimize the material, the formulation, and the equipment. Then we choose a 40 surimi plant first. Once we finish, then we start to move to other seafood processing, like shrimp processing, slaughterhouse.
And it's also the reason why we need to build the equipment. And inside the equipment, we have the automation system and automation dosing. So it will capture all the matrix in the wastewater and they choose the right amount of the chitosan to be inputted in.
And you have a very strong ecosystem in Vietnam with VNF behind you. If you want to go beyond Vietnam in global, then you may not have these advantages. Then how can you charge this without VNF supply system in other countries?
Actually, VNF is already export the product to more than 20 countries and we have lots of certification to support that. So in case that we go to Malaysia, Thailand or even US, Vietnam Food will also ready to sell the chitosan over there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. That was a convincing answer, hopefully. And let's go ahead with our next judge. Can we hear from Mr. Robert Chung, please? Did you turn it on, please? Okay.
I'm in deep trouble. I've got to compliment two of you again for a very professional outfit that you put on. Plus a very passionate presentation by you, Mr. Eric. I actually have three questions that's circling in my head. The first one has been asked by my colleague Judge about the technology angle. My other question, which I was looking at you guys vis-a-vis the other team, which was presented by Luis. If I have all these stream waste, do I give it to you or do I give it to them? First question. So you need to convince me I give it to you as well. Now, the other thing is your presentation promised me a 200% ROI, whereas Luis failed to explain that to me just now. Alright. So now I want to hear your different opinion. How are you able to deliver 200% ROI? And my earlier question, I give you the waste or I give you the waste?
So for the question whether you give us the stream waste or Luis, so VNF is a very well-established company. We are like more than 12 years old. And we are like the largest stream byproduct processor not only in Vietnam but also global. So in the last slide that we showed to you, we also the award is the most innovation award during the Global Stream Summit, and we also have a lot of certificates in terms of sales, sustainability, ESG, and so on. So I guess the question is all yours. Who's you want to choose? Regarding the first question.
Okay, ROI 200%. That sounds too good to be true. But we calculated based on the case, the pilot that we done at Retriv, the Suriname. So you can imagine, before Retriv, they have to send everything to disposal. Now with us, they recover the 8 to 10% of their output and send back to the main production. So the 200% ROI, we calculate on the most conservative, the worst case, that these recovered nutrients go to their side byproduct to sell to the feed mill. But if we calculate, go back into the main Suriname products, it will be like $1 for $8 capture.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I would say, look at Track3 and I did not have to, so congratulations Team BNF. And thank you very much our judges.